Hi everyone, super excited to do another one of these interviews with Barbara. Thank you so much for coming on, Barbara. Really appreciate it.
Thank
And
you.
Barbara's had an amazing journey that we want to share with you all, particularly if you're a woman in your 40s or 50s that is going through menopause symptoms or post-menopause. Barbara is living proof that although things can be more challenging, weight loss and looking after your wellness doesn't have to be impossible. So let's get straight into it, Barbara. If you could tell everyone a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and let's go.
Yeah, I'm 56 years old now. We live in New Mexico, beautiful land of enchantment. Many of you guys ask, where is that? So it's in New Mexico. I'm originally from Germany, as you probably can hear. We moved to the States in the Washington, D.C. area in 1991, and then needed to go out. It was just too crazy there. Too much traffic, too much, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. You are confined in this bubble and you can't get out. And this is why we are now where we are. So we choose this place because we love to ski. We love to go to the outdoors, and I don't have to put my bike on the rack and drive for half an hour. I can go out right here. So this is where we are right now, and we're absolutely loving it. We should have done that a long time ago, and we love to walk. You know, this is so easy. You don't need to go to the gym. You just go out of the door and walk.
Amazing. So how far are the slopes from your door to go skiing?
They're a little further. Well, we have this, I call it Bunny Hill, Sunday, 10,000, over 10,000 feet, 10,600. And they're nice slopes, you know, you can get a good run in trying out the skis, you know, but I like bumps and I like steep. So Taos Ski Valley is about 3 hours away, 2.5 to 3 hours. There's Angel Fire, 2.5 ski hours away, and Santa Fe is just 45 minutes, so that's nice.
Fantastic. So you're a very active person by nature. You love your skiing, you love the great outdoors. So what do you feel you were struggling with, Barbara, that prompted you to reach out to myself and Vida for help?
Well, I found you by accident in the right moment, I believe. You know, I was looking Instagram and said, okay, who are these people? Online coaching? Well, I don't know if that works. And we have Corona right now, right? So, and my good friend said, you need to lift weight. You are over 50. You need to do this. You need to do that. I said, oh, God, all these, you need to. So I said, okay, what the heck? I'll sign up. So, and I really had some restrictions because I do not like gyms at all. And just the thought of it, like standing here next to someone and that person huffing and
checking yourself out in the mirror and grunting.
Right, that's not me. I need to go out in nature. And so when I saw that, I thought, oh, this is cool. I can do this at home. And I really loved your approach, you know, okay, what do you have at home? You can do this at home. So, oh, I don't need to go out and get this equipment. I mean, I had some weights and I did in the past, maybe 15 years ago. So, and then I got to a point where I needed more weights. And it's funny, you know, and Vida said, oh, you can go up to 10 pounds. And I said, no way, absolutely no way. So I guess I need to go up even more now. And I was really surprised about myself, how I can do that at home. And I love it, you know, you don't have to dress up. You don't have to drive somewhere. And I had the feeling, you know, when I had a question, any time in the day, I can ask you, and you were there. And I think if I would go to the gym, I would go to the gym and I have my hour, or I don't know, and can I ask later on? No, I cannot. So I have to wait for the next session, probably when I go again and ask. And even then, it's probably hard. So I really love, and I can only recommend this. This has been an eye opener for me to get the physical workout and give, you guys are giving so much more. I mean, this is just not the physical workout, which I needed, and I think everyone needs firsthand, because this is why people come probably, and this is what they expect. But then slowly, you know, and you hit the right moment. Okay, now it's time for yoga, and I love yoga. I've been doing yoga, and I just love it. You can just zoom out and be in that little bubble on that little mat, and I have enjoyed it.
We all need to do more yoga, except Vida. She does enough yoga, but the rest of us need to do more. And that's amazing, Barbara. So pleased that you enjoyed like the home workouts, and that's what it's all about. Some people don't like the gym, and we say, if you don't like going to the gym, don't go. You know, do something at home, go out into the great outdoors. It's got to be fun. It's got to be sustainable. So yeah, we're really happy that you embraced that part of the program and it fit into your lifestyle. So talking about the other parts of the program, because like you say, I mean, you really benefited from the workouts, but you got really involved into like the mindset, the self-development, plant-based nutrition, started experimenting with different foods. So how did you find the other parts of the program helped you out?
Yes, as I said, you know, the workout was the first thing that I had to put my mind to and then get comfortable with. And then came the slowly the vegan-based, plant-based diet. And oh my God, I had no idea there are so many recipes out there. And I was printing out, oh, I saw this, and then I saw that, oh, I got to try this. So my husband said, you need to stop printing, you know, we need more printed. So, and then I tried this and that out, and he is a meat lover. My daughter is a vegetarian, so we are used to cook more varieties on the table, right? But even he tried some things. I said, this is vegan? This is good. So I have to say, he's not sold on everything, but he tries not most things, but many things. So I'm absolutely loving it.
So it is rubbing off on him and your other family members. I mean, your daughter's vegetarian, but amazing. And that's the great thing. Often we speak with people at the beginning and they're like, you know, oh, my spouse, my husband would never go vegan, no chance. Loads of our clients are in like Texas, big like meat eating state and barbecues. But then as we progress through the program, people are like, wow, my husband tried this and he's like trying this now. And we always say that's the best way, isn't it? To lead by example and show people how amazing plant-based food is, that it's not just, you know, lettuce leaves and raw carrots, it's delicious. And rather than kind of force people or judge people, just do our thing and let the ripple effect do its work. And you know, we always say that's the best way. So that's great. It's been rubbing off on him.
Yep, slowly, but you know, he's what are you doing now? Okay.
Amazing. And how about all of the modules in the program and the tasks, the mindset work, self-development, all that kind of stuff? Because I think it took you a few weeks, but you really did start to embrace that and get a lot from it, didn't you?
I did, and I really loved all the work you gave us. I don't call, yeah, it's not work, it's tools, right? I mean, and every tool needs some time to adjust, right? And I need a little longer. You know, if I buy a car and my husband said, okay, let's buy a new car. I said, I don't like it. It takes me a time, and you know, with every tool, it takes a little while to get this in your life, in your daily routine, right? So I really love in the morning now. What I do is, and I did that in the past, you know, on and off. Maybe they here or maybe they there. Watching the yoga lady, she sits down on the mat and gets up and sits down on the mat and just sits outside with a cup of warm lemon water. I am really loving this. And this is my me time. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I am really loving that. So this is my me time to reflect and what I have been doing, what I want to do today, or just sit there and listen to the birds and see the roadrunner passing by, whatever. It's this. I really love that the start of the day like this.
Amazing.
And all the, I'm not that journaling person. I look at something and I reflect, and this is my journaling. I'm not a writer. I write throughout the day. Otherwise, I hesitate to write something else down. So I write it down in my mind, and all the podcasts you sent, listening throughout the day or in the kitchen and, in the car, you find time for me time, which if you would have asked me before, oh, I don't have time. I need to do gardening. I need to do this. I need to clean up. I need to cook for the family. Yeah, you need to, but you have time in between and you will find time.
Yeah, and as we always say, we know like some people are very busy. Vida and I are very busy, you were, but often it's not a time issue, it's a structure issue and a priority issue. We tell ourselves, oh, we don't have time, but when we look at our daily tasks and activities, we can see that there really is time usually for the things that we prioritize and we make time for. It's just that structure and that accountability, I think, which really helps with that. So Barbara, let's talk more about your age, if you don't mind, because we're getting a lot more people reach out to us, women that are in their 40s and 50s and going through menopause symptoms and struggling to lose weight. Now, you had some health issues, didn't you, with your thyroid and also obviously going through the menopause. How was that for you, and how challenging was it for you to kind of progress with your wellness and weight loss goals?
Yeah, that was a little, I had subacute thyroiditis twice actually, and the first time was about 16 years ago. And that was a big setback for me. And because the doctor said, well, you need to take Synthroid now forever. And, just the thought of it, like, no.
Wow.
I don't want to do that. So I did it in the beginning, and just to get over that pain and the goiter and this and that forming. The thyroid was totally destroyed because, and then they said, well, you need to take that. So I read a little bit online, and this was, and also about in a book, and they said, okay, with certain foods, fermented this, fermented that, in your lifestyle, you absolutely can accomplish it that way. So I tried it out and talked to my doctor, endocrinologist, and he says, this is all humbug. And I said, well, how dare you say that? Okay, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm not going to tell him. I don't have to tell him everything, right? So half a year later, I weaned myself off of this thyroid synthetic pill.
Yeah.
And I went back to him and he said, okay, let's do blood work. So he did blood. Oh, see, it works. He says, see? And I said, yeah, it works because I took it off. You did not. How dare? How can you do that? Dangerous, da, da, da. And he was trying to talk me. And I said, I am fine.
Wow.
So I out there. So this is when I lost it, I'm all about conventional medicine if there is time for it. But I did not like that answer. So I walked out of that office and said, that's it.
I don't blame you. So that's amazing. And you've been med-free since?
I have been, and then it happened again. This is obviously caused by a virus. They're not certain about it. And then I had it again a couple of 4 years ago, and I knew this is going to happen. So I went to the endocrinologist again because you cannot treat that. You have to have steroids. Unfortunately, it does not go away without. So I had another round of those steroids, and but this doctor actually said, well, what did he do last time? And I told him, I said, why don't you do it? We'll watch. So I was really grateful for this doctor who really thought, okay, if she has done that, you know, and she wants to have that approach, and he said, I'm here to help if you need me.
Yeah.
So you know, I had the checkup again last month, and it's perfect.
Fantastic.
And doing, and I told him about you guys, and I said, yep, go for it. You might be 55 then, but
amazing, Barbara.
Correct.
So great to hear, and to be able to do that just through, you know, lifestyle and plant-based diet and, you know, getting rid of the meds is phenomenal. So really well done. And I mean, you've lost, like, I think, was it 13 or 14 pounds? You probably still operate in kilos, don't you? Because from being in European, but
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I hate to go to pounds. I just pounds.
How many kilos?
How many kilos? 6, right? 6
about
and
6 times 2.2. So yeah, about 13 pounds, 14 pounds, which is phenomenal because you were pretty fit anyway. You weren't that overweight. So as we get closer to our natural genetic disposition in terms of body weight, then it gets harder to lose. So to do what you've done at 56 is absolutely phenomenal, Barbara. So how are you feeling now, and how have things been since you finished the program? Are you keeping up with everything and still making progress?
I do. And I have to go back a little bit. So I started with 68 kilograms. So whoever watches it doing in pounds, 68 equals whatever. Do your math. 62.5 this morning. I had 0.3 more. It doesn't matter. So I'm feeling good. So in the beginning of the program, I did not lose anything, but I was actually busy with all the other things and not stepping on the scale.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried about it too much. And, you know, I haven't done this workout like this before, and all the busyness with the mind work and the cooking and adjusting and going out and buying nutritional yeast, which I had no idea existed. Things like this. I was too busy to occupy myself on that scale, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, then it's Weigh Wednesday. I said, oh, okay, I gotta get it with the weight. And I said, oh my God, where did that come from? So I don't know in what time it happened, but it just happened. Probably not magically, but all the factors, all the tools you have given us, it happened.
I love that. I love that, Barbara, so much, because we always say, if you want to lose weight, don't focus on weight loss. And it sounds quite counterintuitive. People are like, what? How can I not focus on weight loss if I want to lose weight? Because the weight gain or the excess weight isn't the issue, it's the symptom. So like you said, you were too busy just feeling awesome, enjoying the workouts, doing the self-development work, the mindset stuff, playing around with vegan nutrition and recipes. And then in the background, your body was just changing. And before you knew it, you stepped on the weight and the weight was just falling off. So that's exactly what it's about. If you want to lose weight, don't focus on weight loss, focus on all the other areas of wellness and just let the weight take care of itself. So that's absolutely amazing. And what would be your bit of advice, Barbara, to someone that's thinking about online coaching with us, that perhaps, you know, is struggling to make progress, that needs help? What would you advise them if they were where you were about 4 months ago?
Okay. I want to answer one more question before. Now I'm doing the debate, right? The presidential debate. Which I hesitate to watch. Anyway, so about the menopause, I really have to say to those ladies who are going through this, and I was told, and probably all of the ladies are being told, it is what it is. No, it's not. It is what you make it.
Well said.
It's not. Don't be in that bubble that someone says you're 55, you're going through menopause, you are gonna put on pounds. Yes, you may, and which I did also with the thyroid issue, plus the menopause, all the sweating during night and day, and being fatigued. But I have to say, move your body. And this has helped me with, I'm walking, okay, I'm sweating, I'm walking. I have my fan here.
Nice. Essential in New Mexico.
And that helps go, no, not necessarily, no. But it's, you have to, how should I say that? Yeah, don't let people tell you this is impossible. It is possible. And as you said, caloric deficit plus all the other tools you're giving us, it works. And
exactly.
I did not know it worked.
And I think that's it, Barbara. That's really going to help inspire a lot of women, because I think, and obviously I'll never experience it, and I don't want to play it down because I know menopause can wreak havoc with hormones and everything like that. But at the same time, if women have that mindset that, you know, the menopause is going to be terrible, it's going to hinder weight loss and weight's going to go up, then it will do. It'll just make it more difficult, because all weight loss starts in the head. And if we're kind of manifesting that anyway, by thinking that, you know, our weight's going to go up and that we can't do anything about it, then it inevitably will. Whereas the reality is, I mean, we always get asked, you know, oh, I'm going through my menopause, what can I do? And nothing really needs to be done differently, because the laws of energy balance and thermodynamics still apply. It just means we've got to be a bit stricter and even more focused, and just make sure, you know, we're eating right and we're in that caloric deficit, because there is no kind of secret source of anything special to do during menopause. We've just got to do what we were doing anyway, but maybe just be a little bit more focused and regimented with it. So yeah. I think that's a great bit of advice. So someone that's thinking about getting help, what would you say?
Go do it. I mean, it's as simple, and just focus on it. And even if you have a bad day in between, if you think you can't do it, step on it again and try it again and again. It's just the repetitions, and it helped me, you know. And as you said, you know, if someone comes and, oh, I'll never be able to do that. Well, you might have limitations, then do it according to your limitations. You don't have to climb the mountain like you guys, but you can do things. I mean, there is so many things, and the easiest way is to walk. And that's really helped me, and it helps my husband right now, who is walking with me finally. Let's go for a walk. Oh, it does good. It's good. I said, yeah.
Amazing.
So you don't need any tools for that. And you walk and you don't think, you talk, or if you walk alone, you have your podcast listening, or you're listening to the birds.
We do what we can with what we have, right? It doesn't need to, you don't need to do anything drastic. It's just those little changes, those little habits, the routines that build up, you know, each day done consistently, that have the big results over time, which is what we're looking for. So amazing, Barbara. So thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story with everyone. If anyone's got any specific questions for Barbara, then Barbara's in the community. She's very open and forthcoming, as you can see. So don't hesitate to reach out to her. And is there anything else you'd like to add, Barbara, before we go?
A big thank you to you and Vida. I had no idea again what I was signing up for. I just did it and I said, oh my God, what did I do? Okay, well, I signed up, so I'll do it. And I enjoyed it every minute, I have to say. You were not someone who pushed in a way, you know, that I felt uncomfortable at all. And even if you probably saw what I ate, right? I said, okay, in a minute, okay, she had a chicken, right? Okay, well, it's protein. Yeah. So you didn't touch me, and that I was really appreciative. But, you know, I don't know what to say. Just big thank you. I wish I would have done that earlier. And
thank you so much, Barbara.
You guys are amazing. Not only from the talks and from the workouts and all the tools you give. You're such wonderful people, such warm people, and I felt really, really comfortable.
Thank you so much, Barbara, and that means so much to us. And the fact that, you didn't really know what you were getting in for is even more great, because you took that leap of faith, you put your trust in us, and we just feel so blessed that we were able to embark on this journey with you and take your wellness and weight loss to the next level. So thank you so much as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining.